Greetings, humans. Spinningmantis here with the next episode of the Long Dark Stalker. Thanks for joining me. So what we're going to try to do today is go over to Hibernia and check that place out. What are we carrying around that's weighing us down? Alright, let's stow some of this stuff here. You want to travel light because there's going to be a ton of stuff to loot up in there. That, so we'll just take 2 of those. Okay. I'd say we don't need to be carrying around that stuff right now. And we did want to take the one book for fire making purposes. And we put this one away and grab, well, I'm pretty sure we're going to find reclaimed wood all over the place. So, not going to take any wood. We have 9 hours of daylight. We stayed up so late last night researching and cooking that well into the night that we did not get a great night's sleep. So we're still not even at full energy, and we slept well into the morning. Sort of like I did today in real life. I stayed up till 3 last night and slept till 11:30 a.m. It's 8.5 hours of sleep, which is a lot for me. I usually get 6 hours of sleep every night. That's my regular. And I am a bit older, and so old folks really don't need as much sleep as young folks do. I'm sure. I've gone on 5 hours before. But yeah, I'm sure, in 10 years I'll only leave like 4 hours of sleep. So I'll probably be going to bed at, I don't know, 4 in the morning and sleeping till 8 when I'm retired. Stay up way late and then wake up early. So we're gonna approach Hibernia from the main entrance rather than the side. You can just get up there over by those docks you can see in the distance, so you can go up across the ice and get in that way. But we're going to go in through the front gate. There's a guard booth there and a car or two to check out. And there can be wolves around here. I think mostly they're on the far side of Hibernia. You kind of have to drag them in from that way, but who knows? So here we are.
Probably useful.
A tea. Nope, granola bar. And we'll take it. Alright, there's this car. There's a car in the yard. Well, I think that's the sound of wolves. turn all the way around there. Nothing. That was a lame car. See, sort of over there, there's definitely wolves that hang out kind of over there. Oh, hey. Okay, he ran away. I wonder if we can shoot him from this side. Because he can't get us. This is a blockage. The only way to get through is inside this truck. So I wonder if we could have shot him from this side. Or if there's some sort of invisible wall here. He's right over there. Oh, are there two of them? There are most certainly two of them. So that guy is scared of me. I don't know about his friend, though. Right.
I think I can use this.
I usually find a lot of food at Hibernia because there's a whole bunch of living spaces. Like abandoned living spaces. But it's a great place for metal.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, we'll take the already broken down metal. Okay. Sun's out, guns out. Seven hours daylight. Don't hear any wolves. Alright, go through this big row of trailers. And we are just going to take everything since we're
End up being useful.
on Stalker. Best to be repaired. Resources deplete a lot faster in this mode. Food rots faster. You get hungry and thirsty faster. Everything is just accelerated. So because of that, we will take every bit and piece of everything. At least that's within grabbing reach. So we're not gonna just go and... We could break down all of these things, honestly. We can break down all those old bedrolls and pillows and the cloth. We could break down a lot of these metal structures into scrap metal. Is there anything gray underneath? Not seeing it. Alright. More stuff that can be busted in the cloth. Disappointing. And that is it. All right. Time for the main building. So honestly, other than stuff you can break up outside, there's really nothing outside here. You're not going to find like flares or
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
stuff. You might find a few. Uh-oh. Yeah. So he kind of took a bullet to the face. Definitely need a drink after that. Are getting loaded up. It's pretty heavy here, but so yeah, time to go inside. Alright. Sprained ankle. $88. It's kind of okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay, bear. Oh, he's coming right for us, too. Yeeks. Not gonna deal with the bear. No need to play with the bear. Please don't corner me, bear. Okay then. So there's gonna be a dead wolf down around that way. Let's go and fill our lantern. Some really rotten food we picked up, though. Alright, just keep things bright for everybody.
Best be prepared for anything.
And I think we'll probably wind up staying here tonight because there's a workbench and to build a few special bandages and such. What else do we got here with the workbench? So the new way that the game works is when the game starts at the beginning, all of the items spawn in all of the zones, regardless of what zone you start in, and stuff starts decaying from that point. The way it used to be was food wouldn't start decaying until you entered the zone. So I think they found too many people were exploiting that and just staying for a real long time in one zone and exhausting it and never leaving, and then going to the next zone. The decay from the beginning of the game encourages you just to go out there and explore and go out and about from the beginning of the game. Cool. I wonder if anyone's done anything like wacky before, like stab themselves over and over again with emergency stems. I wonder how that works. Because you're supposed to crash out when the emergency stem wears off. But I wonder if you could stack them and do one after the other without any negative consequences. So, like stim yourself for like 20 whole minutes. You might not have considered that when designing the game, because that is a weird sort of edge case. Weird sort of edge case. In case you've never heard that term before, which you probably hadn't, because it's more of a software development, quality assurance kind of term. Edge case is something that doesn't commonly happen. Only someone doing something weird or unusual would cause it to happen, which often happens in quality assurance because you're checking for exploits or weird combinations of things. So, like an edge case could be like what's something people don't use very much of. Like it only happens on Motorola's, or I mean Blackberries. It only happens on Blackberries, and Blackberries when trying to display a site using Flash, something like that. That would be like an edge case, because not that many people use Blackberries and not that many sites use Flash. Anymore, because the industry has made a concerted move to eliminate Flash. Okay, 15. 1544. For some reason, my cat thinks this is fascinating. She's like right in front of the TV staring at it. I think she likes the sound. $15.45. $15.45 Open her up. MRE, always nice. Boots. Three hours of daylight left. And we're getting weighed down. What are we at? 120. Oy vey, that is really overburdened. 120 is kind of a little bit cray. Alright, so we'll go over here. We will cook up some bambages. Because even though it looks like we have no light, since it's daylight, we can craft. Nice. Make 3 of those. We don't know how much daylight there is. Oh, because of the weather. It's not so nice. Suppose we dump some of that wolf meat? I think that is what I'm going to do. Let's drop that because it's really spoiled. Drop, 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 drop. Much better. We really don't need any more wolf meat. Checking out the nooks and crannies for your grannies. know about over here. But this over here seems promising. There's another one of these over on the other side of the warehouse or processing area. Yeah, scrap metal. Cool. Can't get up yet. Low beam, low beam. Is there anything there? Nope. One sad little dust mote. So lonely. So lonely. Really not a lot on the ground over here. Kind of surprised. Often there are lots of just pieces of scrap metal, reclaimed wood, just kind of lying around. Yeah, I'll leave that reclaimed wood. It's no necessity. Take the fuel though. Go through the tunnel. So I think we hit everywhere outside. There's just some other, I don't know, generic area out there where you can find some reclaimed wood and scrap metal and such. But we did all the trailers. No, I think there's one more trailer. I think there might actually be one more trailer. And then there is one more place inside here. I don't really know if it's worth it. So like there's a little ledge up there, as you can see. But usually just up there is some scrap and reclaimed wood and such. Nothing of interest. Well, let's see how bad the weather is. Come on, cat. Doesn't really seem like that's the way we want to go. Let's see if we can get out this way. Cat, please don't put your butt right on me. Like the cat literally just like sat on my arm. Sat her butt down on my arm like it was an armrest or a butt rest. She is just like all about being needy. So I suppose what we'll do is we'll go up, we'll check that little ledge, and then we will put down our sleeping bag and go to sleep. Oh, this cat. Why are you love me so much right now? So yeah, this cat, the cat that's very much like a dog, her name is Baby Ruth, and she's a gray tortoiseshell. How old? About 9 or 10 years old, and she's a little chunky monkey. She's not fat, but she's chunky. Ow. Jeez. She's making all the biscuits right on my torso. Right on my torso. And she has sharp little nails. So yeah, she's pretty big for a female cat. Pretty big boned and chubby. Big boned and chubby. Ow, 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 ow. Please take it easy with the nails. Hey, buddy. Cool. Well, that is it for Hibernia processing plant. I'm just going to go to the office and put down a sleeping bag and do some sleeping. And what we'll do in the next episode is we will go ahead and drop all this stuff off back at the lighthouse because we are so heavily laden. We'll do that, and then after that we will go to the mines and start collecting coal and wood and stuff so we can do forging. And we'll go ahead and just for giggles, we will forge a survival knife, a survival axe, and then a whole bunch of arrowheads. So I hope you join me. If you enjoy these videos and want to see more of the Long Dark content, it makes me super happy when you like and subscribe. That is going to be all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.